Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We're to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over my best performance tunes in my 6.0. So, I guess without further ado, I got my tripod here. We're gonna give this thing a cold start. It's been sitting here for 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. It's been sitting here for a bit, so this ought to be an interesting cold start. So I'm gonna get this set up. We're gonna start the truck up. I got to run a couple errands today, and I'll do some updating along the way, and then when we get back, we'll go over the first few thousand miles with my tunes. Alright, guys, so it's actually about a week later or so. I wanted to make this video last week, but it's been raining, so it's finally halfway decent today, so I figured we'd go ahead and finish this video up. And I just found some more issues with the 300 there, so it's a bit of a never-ending deal. But anyways, I'm going to, I guess first I need to unlock this thing. We're going to hop up in here, fire this thing up, and we're going to take it for a little drive here. But let's see, while this thing warms up, I do want to go over a few little things, kind of concerning the tune, but let's I'm probably gonna go ahead and we'll just send it on a single one instead of double. Oh, maybe we need to do a double. Truck's never done that before, but it is cold, and it's been a little over a week since it last ran. There we go. But anyway, that was a little odd. Like I said, truck's never done that before, but it's cold. It's been raining. Truck. Oh, that's all in here. Well, that's great. That's odd. I don't know. Anyway, so with the truck, I'm gonna let it sit here and warm up a bit, and then we'll do a little more filming. But anyway, guys, trucks, like I said, I'm gonna let the truck warm up some. At least let the transmission get up to temp before we take it for a drive. Haven't drove this thing, like I said, I haven't drove it since we went and bought lumber for this. And if you can see, we got a truss built and up there. And my grandpa right now, as I'm working on some other stuff that I got to get done, he's working on getting this old, the last of the remaining old roof off. So anyway, that should be like the next video, I think, something like that. We'll go with that. But anyway, on the pride and joy of the yard here, the old 6.0, I do love this thing. but it is nice to get in 300 and just kind of cruise. It's easier to park, you know, the whole deal. But on the 6.0 here, we got, I'm gonna say, about 1,500 or so miles on our Blessed Performance tunes. It seemed like I should have more miles on this thing because it's been over 6 months that we did this, I believe. But anyway, about 1,500 miles on the truck with the Blessed tunes. And I will say that let me actually flip the camera around here so I can talk to y'all. But anyways, sorry I look like an absolute mess. We've been working on that all day, and it's 2:30, so been kind of waiting for it to warm up to do outside stuff. But anyway, the truck has been amazing since the tunes. I'm running the Blessed Performance Eco Beast tune on the truck. Like I said, probably about 1,500 or so miles on the thing since the tune. And again, I have absolutely no complaints. We've hauled stuff with the truck, the storage building. We've hauled the blue truck. I actually have a picture of both. I'll put those up here on the screen, as well as a few other things. This truck mainly is kind of a driver. I don't race it. I don't none of that stuff. This truck, factory turbo, factory injectors that I know of. The tune and factory head bolts. So there's no studs on this truck or nothing like that. So I don't take it out and beat on it or anything like that. And the truck has been great. I will say, fuel mileage wise, I know a lot of people get the Eco Beast tune for fuel mileage, and with this tune and this truck, I've been getting about 13, 14 in the city, and probably 16 and a half to 17 and a half on the highway, maybe a little bit more, depending on how I'm feeling and how much I like listening to the turbo on this thing. But anyways, the truck it's warm, so I'm gonna take it out on a drive, and I'll give you all a couple little clips here of just regular driving. All right, guys, so got a pretty straight little stretch of road here. I figured kind of show y'all a little bit about sort of what we got going on here. So this do about half throttle. So it'll be 67 or so. No, not too bad. Now probably heard it sound like it cut up a little bit. It didn't. Bouncy road, very, very bouncy road. This road has never been good, but it's kind of the straightest-ish road that we have here. But truck cruises great. Again, sorry for the shaky camera, but very bumpy road here. But like I said, the truck cruises great. About 56 or so right now, and cruises nice. But when you want it, it's there. So I do like it. This truck is probably my favorite to drive of the three. The 300 is fun. But 300, you don't get the turbo sounds and exhaust and all the stuff, whereas this truck's kind of the whole deal. I'd say the 300's probably quicker than this because this is a 8,000 pound truck, but as far as sound and everything goes, this truck definitely has the 300 beat. But right now, just kind of cruising along here, nice and smooth, and the whole deal. But we're gonna anyway head back to the house here, and I will catch y'all when we get back. But just like that, we're back. So, like I said, this truck cruises exceptionally good. You can hear the turbo. That's pretty cool. But like I said, this truck does fantastic. Absolutely love this truck and how it performs and just overall driving. The thing does great. Again, the 300 is smooth. It's easy to drive. The thing gets over 20 miles a gallon, and gas for that car currently is like 250. I think last time I got gas it was like 253. Whereas diesel, actually I believe my grandpa told me diesel went down yesterday to 409 here. So I need to take it and put some fresh fuel in it at some point. But okay, so for one thing, I got y'all propped up on the steering wheel here. Because if I set y'all in the gauge cluster like I do in the 300, it ain't good. And also, trying something a little different here. I took my phone case off to see if that makes any difference with audio. And I believe I did a little sound test, little clip, and I believe it was better. But anyway, we've been working on resolving the audio issues that we've been having. But anyway, like I said, on the truck cruises beautifully. The tune, spot on. I love the tune. The transmission shifts nice and firm, but it's not, doesn't feel like you're getting rear-ended type of deal. A buddy of mine that I was friends with in school had a Duramax, and that truck was tuned, and every time it shifted, it felt like you were getting rear-ended, literally. And it was, I didn't care for it. He loved it. Good for him. But I don't care for that kind of thing. This is not a race truck. This is a 8,000 pound 6.0 with a Starlight headliner and leather seats. So anyway, like I said, the truck drives great. A lot of people complain about the blessed tunes with the transmission. If you talk to Matt, big thank you to Matt for all your help. But if you talk to Matt after you do a tune or when you change tunes, it's a good thing to relearn the transmission. I did that on this truck, and ever since it has been fantastic. Now, one thing I will say with this that's kind of odd, you got to get used to it type of deal. This truck doesn't really shift off of RPMs anymore. I've noticed it might, I don't know, but I've kind of noticed at different speeds it shifts every single time. For one, right around 42-ish, around 52-ish, somewhere in there. So in here in town, a lot of the speed limit through the main portion of town is 40 miles an hour, and it seems like the truck runs about 2,000-ish RPMs, and at 45 is kind of the same thing. And then about 52, 53, it kicks into another gear. So if you're on the highway at 55, it does cruise very, very nicely. But one thing I have noticed with that, with the different speeds at which it shifts, it's nice and smooth, but at the same time, it's in the power band. So if you get in it, it gets up, it goes, it gets out of its way, so on and so forth. So all in all, would I recommend getting tunes from Matt over at Blessed Performance? I would say absolutely. 1,500 miles here. I don't drive the truck a ton anymore. I did for a little while until the 300 was finished. But I absolutely love the tunes. They made a huge difference in the truck. I believe the EcoBeast tune is, believe 90 to 130 horsepower gain, somewhere in there. So it's not a tow tune. I believe the tow tune's 50 or so horse. And then the extreme tune is, I think, 140 plus or something like that. I don't need that. This truck is plenty fun. Now, at some point, if we do stud the engine, do a turbo, do injectors, all that kind of thing, regulator return, the whole deal, I wouldn't mind to turn this thing up, make some more power, but for the time being, this being a work truck and we don't have a way to lift the cab, it's just fine. It is a fun power level, I will say. The thing's been great. But anyway, guys, I believe I've covered everything. I got some notes on my phone. I'm gonna check real quick and see if we've missed anything. But anyway, guys, sorry I'm leaning back. I'm trying to get y'all out of the sun there. But anyways, so with the tunes in the truck, I would say absolutely. If you're thinking about tuning your truck, but you're not sure about it, because I was a little bit iffy when I got this thing about tuning it. But if you're a little bit iffy on it, I would say if you have control, go ahead and do it. You know, if you take the thing and beat on it, yeah, you're probably gonna break stuff. Yeah, it's kind of part of it. But like I said, truck's been great. Everything's been great about it. So been super happy. So I don't really know what else to say. But other than truck's been great. It shifts good. It rides good. It's good. Everything is good. So I will leave a link down below. Go check out Matt. Big shout out to Matt and all the guys over at Blessed Performers. They've been great to work with. And if I get another 6.0, which I would like to get another 6.0, a wrecked one, I'd like to get a wrecked one, rebuild it, and then build it to, you know, like white truck status over there. Big 6.0. I don't want to do that with this truck because this is kind of the workhorse daily. I can do whatever I want to do with this truck, but I'd like to take a wrecked one, fix it, and then build it, like build it. So in the future, when we do that, I will definitely be getting with Matt again about some tunes, or like if this truck, if we do turbo injectors, you know, the whole deal, I'll probably get with Matt, or not probably, I'll definitely get with Matt on it and get tunes from him for the new stuff. But anyway, guys, I believe that is going to be a wrap for today's video. So that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.